So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Incomplete.
Trying to get the ball to his tight end in the center of the field where he runs a lot of his routes and ostensibly is extremely comfortable. He was hoping he'd find a seam and a big gainer to go along with it, but that one was incomplete.
Looking downfield for Kelce. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down, Falcons.
So we reach halftime, and what's been well, that came a little abruptly here. Still working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. And we can get to the 3rd quarter now. And this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Patrick Queen gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelce is complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Completes it to Hardman. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
First down, Atlanta.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
First down.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Delay of game, offense.
That's going to set them back 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking for Kelce on the deep ball. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And now it's second down.
15 yards to go.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 33. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 more there and another first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Travis Kelce there to make the grab. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Back to throw now in his own end zone. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
On the pickup.
Second and 6. Complete, the tight end Kelce. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Steps away to his left. Taking a deep shot here. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Mecole Hardman, 84 yards. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking downfield for Kelce. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys in the third quarter doing the old.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
They'll drop to throw. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. We are in the fourth and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive, 1st and 10. run down the middle of the field. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
A gain of 26.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
Kevin King, their defensive
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
a loss of 8 yards.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. Oh, and they had him stopped short of the first, but a penalty marker down. And that looked like a clear face mask to me. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He finds an opening past the 40. He's at the 40. The 20, 10, and they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I don't think... So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. That one looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well. And that would appear to be a face mask.
Face mask. Defense.
What was that, man?
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The pass intended for Julio Jones. Incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 18.
Final score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and